to say, I was really looking forward to maybe taking a few days off.
We've got a saying around here, saving the world is a full-time job.
I get it. Great power, great responsibility. Okay, I'm in. Where do I start?
Taking a little bit of inspiration from the comics, and taking a little more from the movies, Spider-Man Friend or Foe finds an interesting way to cram as many possible Marvel cameos into one game while still not coming up with that original of a plot. Hey there everyone, this is Ray Carcillo for Classic Game Room, and Spider-Man Friend or Foe is built around one simple gimmick. Play with both Spider-Man and the majority of his rogues gallery while stopping an age-old problem for the webhead: symbiotes.
Way to go!
That's right. Another symbiote storyline, with this one centering around the meteorite that brought Venom to Earth. After being recruited by Nick Fury, Spidey learns that the meteorite fragmented upon entry into Earth's orbit, and someone mysterious is collecting the shards and using them to power hologram symbiote hybrids in the hope of taking over the world with his newly formed army. So it's up to Spidey to find these fragment pieces and take out whoever is putting together this sinister plot once and for all.
Throw things at him. If you time it right, you may be able to hit his light core. There's his light core. Now.
Along the way, Spidey will get help from some interesting characters though. Aside from his amazing friends like Black Cat, Blade, Silver Sable, and Iron Fist, Spidey will also recruit many of his villains into the fold to take on this truly global threat. After he beats a little sense into them, of course. Rhino, Venom, Doc Ock, and Scorpion are just the beginning, as Spidey will recruit a total of 12 characters to help him. After all, these villains can't let this new megalomaniac on the scene be the one to conquer the world. They want to do it.
It's over, thanks to us.
Anyway, Spider-Man Friend or Foe is your standard beat-em-up, with Spidey mixing in a series of various web attacks to his flurry of punches and kicks. And what's nice about the game is it does feature a local co-op mode for a friend to take over as your selected sidekick, hero or villain, and add their own flair to the battle. Not to mention there are special items scattered about the levels that allow them to perform screen-clearing team-up maneuvers, like Spidey using his webs to direct pumpkin bombs from the new Goblin. Along with the local co-op, there is also a local versus mode for players to take their favorite characters and pit them against each other in head-to-head combat. It would have been nice for this feature to be online capable, but it is the Wii, of course. The voice acting for the game is top-notch, seeing several voiceover veterans like Jennifer Hale and Jim Cummings lend their voices to some of Spidey's allies. And the graphics are about on par with what you would expect from the Wii, so the peripherals are solid overall.
First Scorpion and now Rhino. Well, starting to scrape the bottom of the old villain barrel, eh?
In the end, Spider-Man Friend or Foe is simply an average game. It doesn't blow you away with anything, and the gameplay gets very repetitive over the game's 20 levels, as is typical for most beat-em-ups. But comic book fans will probably appreciate being able to play as many of their favorite villains, even if it's yet another symbiote-driven storyline from the folks at Activision. Fans of the webhead could probably rent this to see how it is, but I really can't in good conscience ever recommend this as a buy.